Hey guys, by the way, it's me Mark, and I just want to ask you if how many of you here knows about good benefits of almond tree leaves for your fish? And if this is new to you, well, we will discuss 10 amazing factors that these leaves offer for your fish. But before anything else, don't forget to smash that like button and also subscribe to our channel and turn on that notification bell so you won't miss any more videos. And make sure to watch this video till the end for you not to miss every single details. So let's get into the video. Indian almond leaves have antifungal and antibacterial properties and also are able to treat a wide variety of low-grade infections. These leaves are able to treat most cases of fin rot, just like that, unless it has persisted to the point of turning into body rot. Fin rot and many other low-grade infections are primarily caused by a fish experiencing stress, as what we discussed in our previous videos. So when a fish becomes stressed, their immune system weakens. And before you receive your fish, they underwent a great deal of stress during the shipping process, which often causes illnesses, especially because hundreds are kept in the same stressful area. If one of them gets stressed to the point of illness, it can pass the illness to hundreds of others. So Indian almond leaves here are rich in compounds produced by the tree to protect itself against bacteria, fungi, and similar organisms. Because of this, it has been witnessed that adding Indian almond leaves to aquarium will decrease the risk of disease in the tank or even help your fish. And this will also mimic the environment, their natural environment, to make them grow stronger and healthier. Yeah, just like that. And also Indian almond leaves for your sick fish. Instead of routinely adding Indian almond leaves to the aquarium, some aquarists prefer to set up a separate tank and let their fish spend some time in it. This is not a quick fix, but you should be prepared to let your fish stay and make them at least 2 to 3 weeks, just like that. Having a separate hospital tank will also prevent spreading of infectious disease and keep other more healthy fish in the main aquarium from taking advantage of your weekend fish, just like that. And as always, the hospital tank must be more naturally be very similar to your ordinary aquarium when it comes to temperature and pH. Otherwise, you will shock your fish. And also, Indian almond leaves can be used to naturally lower your tank water pH levels. And there are many commercials, as what you can see in many pet shops. There are many commercial products that claim to raise or lower your pH in the aquarium, and for the most part they do, yeah, just like that. But however, they only work temporarily, from anywhere as short as few hours to a few days. And also they normally contain some mild acid or base which will change the pH, but it quickly wears off once the minerals causing your tank's pH take effect again. And also, you have to understand that what most people don't know is that every time they add one of these products, the pH changes rapidly. After a short time period, the pH will change back to whatever it was before. So normally, this will happen also to your tank. And if you want to raise the pH of your water, just add some seashells or boiled eggshells or other safe calcium products to your tank. Over a period of several weeks, the water will become harder and the pH will rise, of course. But if you want to lower the pH of your water, you will need something that will slowly open the water and bring the pH down. And of course, Indian almond leaves are perfect at doing this. And they also help your fish on their immune system, and something that a commercial product cannot do. Yeah, that's a reality. Almond leaves contain beneficial tannic acid and tannins. Over time, anything natural added to your tank will begin to dissolve and degrade. There is a dissolving of seashells that raise the calcium levels and pH to your water. And there is a dissolving of Indian almond leaves and release of tannic acid that lowers the pH level. But what is tannic acid? Tannic acid is a type of tannin and will normally referred to simply as tannins. It is a weak acid with medicinal properties that can help both fish and humans. And Indian almond leaves also have medicinal properties aside from just the tannic acid. Tannins also boost the immune system and lower your fish stress, so it is best to keep them around. However, if you simply cannot live with your water not looking clean, simply just add some activated carbon to your filter, just like that. And of course, it will reduce some of the almond leaves efficacy and will remove the tannins. And also they can help induce breeding and spawning, because whether we like it or not, some fish are well known for being difficult to breed, such as wild bettas, scarlet bodies, diamond tetras, and many more. These fish are soft water and or black, or should I say they are preferred black water, just like that. And their natural environments are nearly impossible to replicate in captivity. For example, some of more difficult ones can only breed in water that has a pH of 3 or so, just like that, or else the eggs will not survive. Some fish will never be comfortable unless they have extremely dark water, as they feel exposed open to predators. Otherwise, Indian almond leaves can lower the water to around a pH of 5. If the water is moderately hard, it will likely only bring the pH down to around 6, no matter the hardness. Indian almond leaves have an excessive amount of tannins, so your water will be dyed a dark brown quickly. And these conditions will help induce spawning in a juicy fish. Saucy fish? Yeah, just like humans also, there are saucy fish. Almond leaves offer protection for your fry and small species. Just as the dark water can make the parents feel safer, it can also help save your fry. Many species of fish that are difficult to breed in captivity also have unfortunate habits of eating their own young, yeah, just like guppy fish. While this is not a common in the wild, it still happens occasionally. When the adults are afraid that there is a predator nearby that will kill and eat their young, they will eat their eggs or fry instead, just like angelfish and other cichlids family, so that they can regain the energy again and try to breathe again. Just like that. And almond leaves are a great source of food for shrimp. This is frequently recommended to those keeping freshwater shrimp, normally the dwarf varieties, as well as crayfish keepers. These shrimp generally prefer a higher pH and do not suffer from fin rot and couldn't care less about tannins in their water. So why are these so highly recommended? Because freshwater dwarf shrimp such as the neocaridina shrimp are constant grazers. You will see them constantly picking at the ground and glass and even to decorations, and sometimes even to snails. They spend their whole lives foraging for every little scrap of biofilm, algae, and anything else that you can find to eat. And of course, when Indian almond leaf starts to decompose, even after just 1 or 2 days, Shrimp will migrate to the leaf and spend most of their time picking at it. This leaf seems to be one of their favorite foods, and they flock to them like nothing else. Even as the leaf starts to degrade to nearly nothing, they will continue eating whatever is left down to the last piece. Yeah, they just really like that. Blackout stress reduction. Many blackwater species will be extremely stressed in clear water. We should understand that, often to the point of dying. In a blackwater environment, they feel much more secure. The darkness around them makes them believe that the predators cannot see them, and they will often venture out in open areas of the tank more frequently. They may have a harder time seeing you, which can make them more comfortable. Many blackwater species are wild caught, so they will only see you as predator, which can cause them excessive stress. Other movement outside of the tank can also cause stress, but the blackwater will block some of this movement, especially shadows. And of course, using Indian almond leaves is not just about chemistry. You may think that leaf litter looks ugly, but for a long row of fishes, it feels just like home. Leaves and leaf litter makes the environment more natural. Bottom-dwelling fish love to hide among sunken leaves, while surface and midwater dwellers like the sense of security offered by floating leaf. And Infusoria. If you ever find yourself with surprise fry, especially those that hatch from eggs, many will be unable to eat prepared food. Live bear fry can usually take to fake food right away, but other species are born less developed and just rely on movements in the water to hunt their food. So Infusoria already exists in aquarium water, as what we discussed on our previous video, though in relatively small numbers. They will multiply quickly if fed decaying plant, and of course, yeast for it will produce instant bacteria for them to thrive, just like on our previous video. But excess decaying plant matter causes ammonia spikes, so we need to understand that, and this will kill both the fry and your Infusoria culture. However, Indian almond leaves here do not cause ammonia spikes, and also great and growing Infusoria by keeping some in your aquarium, and there will always be at least a moderate amount of Infusoria, generally capable of supporting fry for several days to a week and even months. And lastly, as color enhancer and conditioner, some of the hobbyists truly witness that almond leaves will help your fish enhance their color, especially for guppy and betta fish for show. Before the show comes, you need to condition your guppy or betta fish for several of weeks before joining the show, and that will make your fish more adorable in color, having such strong color. And also, according to professional breeders of chamois fighting fish in Southeast Asia, Indian almond leaves will harden and coat the skin of the fish, and thus making it more suitable for fighting. The idea is that chamois fighting fish living without Indian almond leaves have softer skin and scales that are not smooth and slippery enough to handle being bitten by other fighters. So the fish is therefore conditioned using Indian almond leaves for at least 7 days prior to their fight. So just like that. There you go guys, 10 beneficial factors of almond leaves for your fish. Thank you so much for watching this video. I'm hoping that almond leaves 10 beneficial factors may help you on your fish keeping happy. And I just want to shout out our certified hobbyists here who really supported our channel. Mike De La Rosa, Prince Guppy, Ruel Peralta, and to all our fellow hobbyists who supported our channel, thank you guys so much. And please follow us on our FB page, just click the link on the description below. And if you guys want to suggest if what will be our future videos to tackle, just write your comments on the comment section below. And to those who are new here, please like our video and consider subscribing for you not to miss out our future videos like this one. And see you next time guys, and may God bless us all. Bye bye.